What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Back with my original segment, Boxing Ego's First Look, which is a tale of the tape, some facts. I try to give you guys some insight to the fight before the fight, a sneak peek, a preview. Now, this is a fight I'm looking forward to because the heavyweight division, for the first time in years, is on and popping. You have a lot of interesting players who could make for a lot of great future fights. You got Tyson Fury fighting Vladimir Klitschko again in a rematch. See if Klitschko can come out stronger in this go round. If not, Tyson Fury retains his titles that he got from Klitschko. You got a knockout artist like Anthony Joshua. You got other guys with Olympic backgrounds, things like Dominic Breazeale, Deontay Wilder, Luis King Kong Ortiz. The division has a lot of let's go champ. You got Shannon Briggs. You got a lot of people that make the division fun and interesting. Now, this is a good fight. Dominic Breazeale, Anthony Joshua. This is his first title defense. He just became a champion after knocking out in splendid fashion Prince Charles Martin, Al HAYMON fighter, in his title defense. He fought for a vacant title and fought Anthony Joshua, just got really wrecked in the second round. So I'm looking forward to this because you got to give AJ credit, because for a guy with only 16 professional fights, I know he has the Olympic gold medal and the amateur pedigree, but you still have to commend him because guys like Lomachenko, guys like Anthony Joshua, guys like Guillermo Rigondeaux, they are so content with their skill set as of right now that they're willing to challenge themselves and do different things really quickly as a pro. Like, they're willing to, with not that many fights, they're willing to take on some credible names and different things like that. You got to look at it. Anthony Joshua, his last, this opponent with Dominic Breazeale is his fourth opponent in a row who is undefeated. Now you can say, oh, who he beat, this, it doesn't matter. He's still, these are grown men, 230, 240, 50 plus pounds, right? And one punch in the heavyweight division out of all divisions can change the course of events. And this is his fourth in a row consecutive undefeated fighter. Other guys like Gary Cornish, a guy that beat him and knocked him down as an amateur. He avenged that in the Dillian White, and he avenged it via stoppage. No headgear, battled some adversity, and he also fought Charles Martin. So I'm looking forward to this fight. This also, he has a lot of star power. He sold out this fight, I heard, in less than an hour. And Dominic Breazeale is not a huge name in the States, so you know why that is the case. This is happening in the O2 Arena in London, and it seems to be a hotbed for boxing. A lot of great fights that are happening in the UK. Now let's take a look at the tail of the tape. Dominic Breazeale has a record of 17-0. He is undefeated. One less fight to Anthony Joshua. He has a record of 16-0, all 16 coming by way of knockouts. The age advantage goes to Anthony Joshua, who is 26 years old, and 4 years older, 4 years his senior, Dominic Breazeale. Now this is another interesting metric. Dominic Breazeale is actually taller than Anthony Joshua. He's 6'7" to Anthony Joshua's 6'6". It's happening at the heavyweight division, so weight is of no consequence. And then the reach is very close, 81.5-inch reach to Anthony Joshua's 82-inch reach. So you can't really ask for this. First title defense, he's fighting somebody who's taller than him, also undefeated like him. Very similar measurements and stature. Not necessarily in Anthony Joshua is a lot more muscular than the Dominic Breazeale, but we all know in the sport of boxing, muscles don't really matter. That doesn't, muscles don't win the fight. I've seen a lot of buff fighters get knocked out or beat up and things like that, so it's not all about that. So I'm looking forward to this. This should be a good fight. It's happening on SHOWTIME. Anthony Joshua just signed a multi-fight deal with SHOWTIME, and if he gets past this title defense, it sets up a lot for him in the future. A lot of big fights. You got the Tyson Fury Klitschko winner. You got Deontay Wilder. There's just a lot of name opponents that can be made. And if Dominic Breazeale is able to win this fight, then a star is born, because you just derailed a guy who was looking like a wrecking ball and punishing people before him. So I'm looking forward to this. Dominic Breazeale also has some experience, good pro level experience. He fought guys like Amir Mansour. Not to say he was really winning that fight, but he was able to get a stoppage in that fight for whatever reason. So he's confident. I've seen some recent interviews. He says if he sees an opening, he's going to knock out Anthony Joshua. So we'll see. Check it out. SHOWTIME, SKYSPORTS. Great fight. Let me know what you guys think. Who wins? Does Dominic Breazeale have any chance to beat the rising star Anthony Joshua? Drop it in the comment section. Share the video, like the video. As always, hate, comment, and subscribe. Till next video, is Ego signing off.